it's Noah, and welcome to iHollywood TV, the TV show. Well, just because you are traveling off the grid for the holidays does not mean you have to be out of touch. Apple's Francesca Sweet and Jahmyra Austin are here this morning to discuss Apple's satellite features and how they will improve the safety of iPhone users when they are in a dead zone while traveling this holiday, and so many more great things to discuss with Apple. Good morning, guys. Welcome, you two.
Good morning.
Good
Thanks for having
morning.
us.
Yes, it is my pleasure, guys. So, first off, how will the iPhone's satellite features improve safety for its users? Talk to us about that.
Yeah, of course. So iPhone has just generally become so essential in our lives. So whether it's, just capturing special moments of our loved ones or curating that perfect holiday list, or if you're buying gifts, you can do it easily and securely with Apple Pay. But it really is these groundbreaking safety and security features and these communication tools that allow us to have so many more capabilities to keep your loved ones safe, especially during this holiday season. And that really makes them the perfect gift for the adventurer or the traveler in your life. So whether it's features like crash detection, which can automatically detect a severe car crash and contact emergency services on your behalf in case your phone is just a little out of reach. It gives you that peace of mind to know that you can let your loved ones know where you are. And we have, as I mentioned, some really groundbreaking satellite capabilities. And so if you're traveling and you find yourself outside of cellular or Wi-Fi coverage, we have you covered with some incredible satellite capabilities.
Wow. I mean, that's pretty impressive that Apple is doing that, bringing that to their customers. What is the best way to communicate when you have lost Wi-Fi or cell phone service?
Yeah, we really have a variety of options depending on the situation and what you're doing. And so users that have even an iPhone 14 or 15 or the latest iPhone 16 models have some incredible satellite capabilities. So we have emergency SOS via satellite, which allows you to connect directly to emergency services. We also have roadside assistance. So if you find yourself having car trouble, via satellite, you're able to connect with either AAA or Verizon's roadside assistance. We also have the ability to, make sure that you can message with your friends and family. So if you find yourself without coverage, you can still let your friends and family know where you are and how you're doing. And then we have the Find My app, which you can use to send your location to one of your contacts. So whether you are just wanting to take a hike off the grid, you can still make sure that your loved ones know that you're safe and what your location is. So really, depending on what you're doing, we have you covered no matter what.
And, as we're talking about these satellite features with Apple, what other products are available this holiday season to help keep people safe?
Yeah, we have a variety of products. So in addition to the iPhone 16 products, we have our Apple Watch and our AirPods that have incredible health and safety features. And so on the Apple Watch, it is capable of fall detection. So if you find yourself in a spill, it can automatically detect and contact emergency services and let your emergency contacts know. And with the Series 10, we have some incredible capabilities like irregular rhythm notifications. So it can check your heart rate and give you any indication that might be suggestive of AFib. And we have sleep apnea notifications. And so that allows us to check for, the signs of breathing and make sure that we can give you any indication of sleep apnea. And so these are really impactful things that can impact your health over time. And so again, we hope that you don't have to use them, but we love that we're offering these incredible health features. And then on AirPods, we really have this world-class end-to-end hearing experience. So with AirPods Pro 2, we have active hearing protection, we have scientifically validated hearing test, and we have a clinical grade hearing aid feature. So, that's really going to be impactful for the over 1 billion users that have mild to moderate hearing loss. So whether it's iPhone 16, Apple Watch, AirPods, we really have an incredible lineup of products that are going to be great for, staying safe this holiday season and giving that peace of mind as a gift to all of your loved ones.
We're talking about so many great things that Apple has to offer customers. Now, are there actually any ways, Jahmyra, that we can save when buying an iPhone, Apple Watch, or AirPods for somebody this holiday season?
That is one of my favorite questions, honestly, because there are so many ways that you can save with Apple. One of my favorite is actually Apple's trade-in program, which makes it so simple and easy to save on our products. And then on top of that, it's also great for the environment, right? With iPhones, one of my favorite things about them is that they hold their value better than any other smartphone on the market. So that means that the iPhone's still valuable when you do get ready to trade it in and upgrade. Right now, you can actually save and get a credit for anywhere between $180 to $650 credit when you trade in an iPhone 12
What?
or newer. Yeah, it's incredible. And that's iPhone 12 or newer. So we're on 16. So if you've got an iPhone 12, a 13, or a 14 in your pocket, it's probably worth something. And you can use that to get into the greatest new iPhone 16 lineup. And then in addition to that, if that weren't enough with trade-in, we also have lots of financing options for you. And we also have some really great carrier deals that are happening right now. You can actually save up to $1,000 off of the new iPhone 16 when you trade in an iPhone 12 Pro or newer, which is incredible. That's like instead of that 650, you're going to get 1,000. And then this holiday season, if you just so happen to be a Boost Mobile customer, get this, you can get $1,000 off the new iPhone with no trade-in necessary, which is like next level incredible. So if you've got Apple devices that are at home and you're not using them anymore, bring them in. They might be worth something. And then you can save a little bit on something new for yourself, or you can get a great gift for someone on your list.
Our interesting conversation with Francesca and Jahmyra is just getting started, so grab a snack and come on back. Welcome back. I'm joined by Francesca and Jahmyra from Apple in Los Angeles. Now, Francesca, I love that just because you're traveling off the grid for the holidays does not mean that you have to be out of touch, as we have discussed. But, how long did it actually take for Apple to implement these features, and why is now the right time to share it with everyone?
Yeah, we've actually had these features for a number of years. So starting with iPhone 14, we've introduced some of the emergency SOS via satellite features. And so we're proud that we have it from iPhone 14, 15, and 16. And some of the latest features also come on iOS 18. So make sure you're upgraded to the latest iOS so you can get some of the messages via satellite features as well. And so we are constantly working hard to bring all of these really innovative and powerful features to our customers. But of course, our goal is to make it as simple and seamless as possible to use. So what's great is that we do all the hard work in the background. And for you, it is really just as simple as like messaging that you're used to messaging, or, using the Find My app the way you're used to every day. So it's really integrated into what you do all the time.
Now, Jahmyra, let's talk about the new update that we have all gotten on our iPhones. Like, the messaging seems to be different. How we view our photos in the photo gallery on the, photo gallery app seems to be a little different now. Talk to us about why Apple kind of wanted to make things a little different, a little bit more updated for this new version that has been updated, I think, probably on pretty much everyone's iPhone now.
Oh, yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, so iOS 18 has lots of really great new features that are truly all about making the iPhone truly yours. So now you've got so many great ways to customize the iPhone even further to make it even more the best device that's for you, right? So you can adjust things like changing the way your control center looks. You can customize and reorder that Photos app so that you only see the content that you want to see, and also helps you to just relive some of those great moments that we've had and save in the Photos app. So definitely encourage everyone to check out iOS 18 and get onto the latest.
iOS 18 is pretty epic, you guys. So if your phone has not automatically updated like mine, then definitely jump on board on that, you guys. But Jahmyra, so many might have positive and negative things to say on satellite dependencies. But what makes this worth the try with the iPhone's satellite features?
Oh, that's a great question. I think maybe Francesca, you might want to.
Yeah, I think, what's great is that, depending on the situation, we really have you covered. So even in, during the holiday time, sometimes there can be inclement weather and you find yourself in a challenging situation. What's really great is that no matter where you are, what you're doing, you really have this powerful coverage. And that's what's really important. We just want to make sure that, we are always thinking about your safety and trying to give you these really great, easy features so that no matter where you are and where you find yourself in this holiday season, we've got you covered.
And to kind of go back on what you said, Francesca, I think actually having the satellite features implemented on Apple iPhones is a good tool, especially if you go through such a horrific storm like these past few hurricanes that hit so many Americans this fall season, including us. So, I assume this would have actually come in handy for storm conditions, right?
Yeah, exactly. And in some of the latest hurricanes that we saw that hit, part of the country, it was really great that we were able to offer this service. And we saw a number of people take advantage of this. And it was really impactful for users to be able to just stay connected and let their family members know that they were safe and that they were okay. And that's really all you want is just to make sure that everyone in your life is safe and protected.
When we come back, Francesca and Jahmyra will share how Apple is evolving with their new technology. So come on back, we got more interesting conversation this morning. Welcome back. We are having a very interesting conversation this morning with Francesca and Jahmyra. Now, Francesca, having additional products like the Apple Watch that can help detect irregular heart rhythms that you mentioned earlier, some might ask themselves, how can technology detect that? And what inspired Apple to bring this feature to customers, as I've actually never seen nothing like this done before?
Yeah, great question. So, what's really great is that these irregular rhythm notifications allow users to, check we are able to kind of check the heartbeat and check for those irregular rhythms. And that allows us to kind of detect what might be suggestive of atrial fibrillation. And what's great is because that is a leading cause of stroke, we're now able to detect it early and make sure that, hopefully we can prevent it and give you the tools to have an informed conversation with your doctor.
Now, Jahmyra, I want to come back to you. I really think it's such a clever way that the AirPods Pro can now be used as an over-the-counter hearing aid because, my mom, she has hearing aids because she cannot hear very well. And I told her about this feature. She's like, what, Apple? What? I'm like, yes. I'm talking to them tomorrow. I will get all the details for you. But in your own words, how is Apple really changing the way we view technology today?
I think that's a great question. We're so proud of all of the advancements that we made with AirPods. I think I'll pass that one back to Francesca, who can give you some more info too.
Thanks, Jahmyra. Yeah, this is really an incredible capability, this hearing aid feature. And in fact, I have a colleague who is now using AirPods as his hearing aid day to day. And so it just allows you to, have this incredible capability and innovation. But all it looks like is like you're wearing your AirPods. So no one thinks of it any differently than, you see someone else with the AirPods. And so what's great is that it's already built into these, incredible capabilities that we have with AirPods Pro 2. And so just incorporating it into the products that you have into your everyday life, I think is what makes it incredibly powerful.
So this question is for both of you, both being able to work for such a successful company like Apple. What has technology taught you about yourself and the way that you use it?
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah.
question.
I think what's really great is that, we have a variety of tools. So depending on how you want to use it or how you want to incorporate it, the reality is there's so many people that are taking advantage of our products. And the reality is every person uses it and interacts with it in their own way. And so we really want to make sure that we have tools and capabilities for everyone, no matter what they're doing. And so that I think is what's most powerful is that we have options for everyone.
Jahmyra?
I think for sure technology, my relationship with technology is really related to creativity. I feel like there's so much now that we can do with our devices. There's so much that happens that also stays private, and it's really intuitive and easy to use, which I think is key. Technology can be a little bit intimidating sometimes. Even when you download a new app for the first time, it can be a little disorienting. So I feel like when Apple puts such a focus on making things easy, accessible, intuitive, it really makes a difference, and it makes you want to use the technology even more, I feel.
I agree, guys. And lastly, just to leave the audience with this, discussing all the exciting features Apple has to offer customers, what is Apple working on next that we can, maybe expect within the new year?
We are so excited about the products that we have today. We have an incredible iPhone 16 lineup. We have our Apple Watch Series 10, our AirPods Pro 2. And so we have an incredible lineup of features for this holiday season that we know our users are going to love.
Well, it's been a true honor to have you both join me this morning. Tell us where we should go for more information, guys.
Please come in and see us. Come into the Apple retail stores. Please check us out online. Apple Retail offers a truly unique experience where we can help you find the best gift for everyone on your list. We can give you personalized recommendations with our incredibly knowledgeable team members. You can learn more about your devices. Francesca has mentioned so many incredible features that maybe we weren't even aware that were on our devices. So you can learn more with us. You can learn one-to-one with a team member. We also host free Today at Apple sessions at every single Apple store in the US, including a really fun new session that we just launched on how to take great holiday photos on the iPhone 16. So come on in to learn with us. The idea here is that once you buy your Apple product, we're with you every step of the way.
I love it. If we can take anything away from this interview, Apple is so freaking cool, you guys. I love my Apple products. Francesca and Jahmyra, thank you both so much for joining me today. I really appreciate the conversation. Very insightful. Y'all have a great holiday season, you guys.
You do the same. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Safe travels.
And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to iHollywood TV. Well, when it comes to holiday traditions, there's an unmatched charm in baking homemade recipe creations to enjoy with and also gift to loved ones as well. Joining us today is executive pastry chef Michelle Palazzo, who is teaming up with Plugra Premium European-style butter to share pro baking tips and recipe inspiration for the holidays. Hello, Michelle. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
It is really nice to have you on the show. By the way, do you have any holiday traditions for baking with Plugra?
Yeah, so I have so many holiday traditions centered around baking with my loved ones, specifically my grandmother. Baking with her actually inspired me to become a professional pastry chef. And her baking techniques and her recipes I still use a lot today.
Nice. Now, Michelle, what are some of your favorite holiday recipes that are perfect for seasonal celebrations this year?
So my recipes both bring comfort and elegance to a table. And my buttery Gruyere and parsley scones are really perfect for any occasion. And then for dessert, my showstopper cranberry raspberry Linzer torte with this beautiful lattice crust is always the center of our tables. And both of these are classic recipes with that professional techniques.
We're talking about baking and celebrating for the holidays. Can you share some of your professional pointers for making chef quality pastries from scratch?
Yeah, so to achieve chef quality results every single time, I have to say better butter does matter. Home chefs know that butter equals more flavor, but actually high butter fat content actually plays such a huge role in the overall outcome of your baked goods. And Plugra is made with that 82% butter fat and is slow churned. And basically, this will allow your doughs to get a superior, more dependable structure and a richer, more flavorful outcome every single time.
Now, Michelle, do you have any other expert baking tips that you can inform us about this morning?
Yeah, so whether I'm making sweet or savory, I have to say, using high quality ingredients really does matter. And, I use Plugra European style butter because it is that precision and success with every single time with all of my recipes. Plugra actually slow churns their butter, which means it makes it more pliable. It makes it way easier to work with. During the holiday season, we want things to be easier for us.
Now, Michelle, what's your advice for gifting baked goods to loved ones during the holidays this year?
So whether I'm baking baked goods for my loved ones or I'm providing all of our holiday offerings for for the restaurant or for our bakeries, I want to ensure in freshness for as long as possible. And products made with higher butter fat actually retain more moisture and will actually keep their texture longer. So that's why I like to use Palooka European style butter with that 82% butter fat, because it really does allow to keep things as fresh as possible. Palooka is really the perfect choice.
Now, Michelle, where should we go for more information on everything that we have discussed this morning?
Yeah, so you can visit palooka.com.
Michelle, thank you once again for coming on the show. You take care and have a nice holiday season with your family.
You too. Thank you for having me.
And we'll be right back in a moment. That was a really interesting show, right? I mean, come on now. Francesca, Jahmyra, they were telling us so much about Apple products. I love my Apple products. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching today. I'll see you back here next time on iHollywood TV, the TV show. Make it a great day. Bye.